Hello, folks. Feel like talking. So, anyways, yeah, let's do some interesting stuff of things that I've heard about, things I would like to say yay, and some dissing and stuff like that. Anyways, first things first, came back from Orlando. Yep, I'm truly back. Not gonna say what happened because, well, subscriber count almost made a good milestone, and then someone had to be a jerkbag. Anyways, yeah, let's get away from that. Wasn't able to do any live action. That's kind of sad. Yeah, no thrift stores, a Walmart groceries? Seriously? And there was Walgreens, but didn't get a chance to do that. So, oh well. Sorry, folks. Thought I would seriously have like at least a few live action videos, but frick it. Anyways, now on to the news, shall we? So, news number one, we're going to talk about what's going on with Saban's Brands. Saban's Brands days are numbered, as you guys can figure out. So, Saban Brands is going closing their doors. We are already made talking about that. What's more important is the fact of it's truly official now. Hasbro does have Power Rangers. It's official. Congratulations, Hasbro. I know you'll do as well. And then let's just slide to the next part of Chip Lynn is still there for Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Good thing, bad thing. I think it's pretty much a good thing because, well, besides what I know it's messed up to say, but Dawson Ryder's like, yeah, he's a total idiot, he's a dumbass, you got to get out of here. Me, I'm like, no, no, no. What's going on here is just what happened in previously. When it comes to like some movies, like what about Fantastic Four that got screwed over? What about all the Spider-Man movies from Spider-Man 3 all the way to Amazing Spider-Man 2. Just notice the fact that the dumbass producers, the dumb freaking people who are truly has the thing, is the one that's screwing over Power Rangers. So you can't really screw over Chip Lynn, and you're like, oh, but Chip Lynn, he's the freaking executive producer. It's like even so, that doesn't mean Jaime Saban's gonna be like, oh yes, you are an executive producer. Yeah, we're gonna do exactly what you say. No, no, no. Jaime Saban's gonna be like, no, no, no. Listen, Chip, you're doing a good job, but we really need to drill in the idea of values and crap. It's like I bet chances are Harmony Savants is the one that really wants to do it. Nostalgia person. It's like, yeah, it's a dad that came back after all these years and it's awkward. He thinks he can do everything that he used to do as a kid, but the kid's grown up. It's like all the stuff it's like, yeah, just dad coming back. Yeah, so it's like usual dads. They come in after so many years ago and they could actually continue on what they did. Even though it's kind of weird how, you know, Wild Force, Time Force, they had good story. They were well driven. So why exactly did he reboot himself and be like, or we're going back to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Actually, yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like Turbo era. It's like, why in the world did you start right there? But as for Chip Lynn is actually trying. He's trying his best. Hopefully, what happened is that, like I'm saying in so many videos, he is pulling a billion turbo, or Zeo technically. Billy hasn't been seen. And yes, they said, oh, he got that disease that made him old, and behind the scenes, he's having issues because, well, they're making messed up fun over David Yost. It's like, you guys are bastards. But, anyways, I would love to also say just like what so many others said, is that technically he was secretly working on the turbo powers. He was working on the freaking vehicles. He was working on all of the morphing. He was working on their suits, yeah, morphing suits, the weapons. That's what he was doing, and that's what Chip Lynn was doing. While you had Cat Lady and her idiot friend, Chip Lynn was doing beast morphers all by himself, or maybe they actually had a secret team of writers that actually are competent. And this time he actually, because they wanted to make it look good for Hasbro, since that's exactly what they want to do. That means that, oh, fuck what we did previously. Yeah, no more, oh, lesson of the day is and all that crap. It's like, yeah, frick that. We need to make it look good for them. And thank goodness that Hasbro, they bought it. They already bought it, so maybe it's gonna have another rewrite. Not sure, but I could tell you that for Super Ninja Steel, yeah, given, yeah, it's true. It might actually be pretty bad. It might actually end pretty bad. And as for Jude Lin, what he did, it wasn't exactly good. I mean, you know, but he wasn't able to do anything anyways. Who knows? And they're not going to do any. Sadly, they won't do any freaking reshoots. They're not gonna actually try to be like, okay, well, Hasbro has it now. Now we're gonna reshoot it, and now we're gonna. It's like, no, it's over. It's been over. The damn cat lady and her friend wins. Yeah. So how it's gonna end? Hopefully, Jude Lin has. He does. He tries to fix it and make it look good. He does. He does. He does try to do it, but he can't actually do too much because if you do too much, then Sabans would be like, "What the fuck you just did?" And that's why exactly Ninja Steel and Super Ninja Steel is bad. It's not because it Chris is Chip Lin, Jude Lin. It's more because Jaime Saban's had his way of wanting to film this and have lessons a day and crap. And the cat lady's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, a kitty. While the other guy's like, oh, yep, yeah, yeah. I understand, sir. As long as I get that paycheck, like, yep, yep, yep. It's like, yeah, that's how it goes. All right, anyways, another other news. So for Bandai America, this this is actually funny. It's like, yeah, this whole entire series is basically going to be talking about the people who owned Power Rangers or owned previously Power Rangers or anyways. For Bandai America is, well, they honored their word. We have the Zeo Ranger 1 and 2 there in GameStop. Few. And they allowed Zeo Ranger 3 to be more buyable, which hopefully I'll find it eventually. But how it ends is that they no idea what they're gonna do with freaking Dino Thunder because it's close to being done. They just get the Yellow Ranger and hopefully it'll just be another GameStop exclusive. Hopefully. As for the others, which is Ninja Storm, some say it was Ninja Storm that the other Rangers for Ninja Storm are going to be released. That was the three mystery figures. They said they were going to do a big wave of Ninja Steel, which no idea if that's going to happen. Okay, and the Psycho Rangers, I think it might be okay. We might be okay with them. Now, the Comic Con exclusive. Yeah, for I mean not Comic Con. Yeah, Comic Con exclusive. So we got the Green Psycho Ranger, which is pretty interesting and cool, and I would definitely like it. And we have the Silver Psycho Ranger, which I'm like, exactly. That is exactly what I wanted. The only messed up part is considering this is not Hasbro yet. Hasbro, I'm sorry, but Hasbro most likely would have done the extra step. They would have actually had Zane unmasked face also packaged in with it. I know you're Bandai America. I know you totally suck. I know you don't want to do any more extra stuff. So I think we're happy with this. It's interesting that you do Psycho Green. That's pretty cool. But here is the kicker. The final one. Chances are this is the final one that they're gonna do for the Build a Figure slash the whatever you want to call this. Build a Megazord. The final figure is none other than the freaking armored red Minor from Power Ranger. What the fuck? That's the most cheesy piece of crap I ever heard. What the hell? What the hell? Me personally, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, I know it's messed up, but it's bittersweet. You might as well release Talon Ranger. Everyone knows what happened with freaking damn Talon Ranger. We all know. We all know you fucked it up. We get it. You might as well just release the toy. Release the toy, and maybe they will release the toy in figure. Maybe they will. Which that's sadly for me, I'm like high hopes on it, but I'm like, oh, they passed through that already. Even though they're releasing more figures that are in a 2 pack, they might actually just said, "Forget no, we're not doing Talon Ranger. Freak you." Well, now he's called Dark Ranger. Well, it's like you have no choice. You have to do it, and it is bittersweet to actually just have it in the Build a Megazord wave because then it's like, oh, it doesn't even match up with the other figures that we have that's in the normal toy line. Yeah, that's like the total sucking bullshit at all. But the last figure, it's like, yeah, what do you guys think? What should be their last figure? Technically, I would have think they should do the best option ever. Get Rangers that doesn't actually even have a figure release and allow them to be released. Like for instance, maybe the and I would just say the Phantom Ranger, man. The Phantom Ranger done a lot of crap from being a part of Turbo, of course, being a part of In Space. It's like, yeah, I think the Phantom Ranger would be a good idea because it's like a farewell. It's like, yep, here's the Phantom Ranger. The best Phantom Ranger will ever get. And it's like, yep, at least you stopped at a good note. It's either that or be cool enough to be like, oh yeah, well, forget. We're gonna re-release the Gold Ranger, but this time in better printing. It's like, yeah, it's bittersweet, but at least you finally did one thing that's like, yep, that's a good idea. Last but not least to talk about is the Disney deal with Fox passed, which is like, thank goodness. It's like, yeah, it's sad to say that Disney actually wasn't in it for Fantastic Four or X Men. They were in it for this thing that has a bunch of stations and crap. Just like, yeah, thanks Disney, thanks for having an under agenda. And along the way, it's like, ooh, it's a win-win for us, right, buddy? But anyways, it's better that, yeah, thank goodness that Fantastic Four and Fox, I mean, and X Men going to them. If Universal had them, it would have been pretty bad. I mean, look how freaking Universal works. It's like at least Fox and Sony is doing shit. At least they're doing something. Yeah, lots of people didn't like freaking Fantastic Four, but at least they released it. At least Sony learned from their mistakes from the first Amazing Spider-Man. At least they are learning. They're doing something. What about Universal? Oh, they have the Hulk. When did we get the last Hulk movie? 2008? Oh, you guys made a horrible mistake of putting it one freaking damn month after Iron Man, and you think it did bad? It's like if you would have spaced it the hell out, it would have done better. So it's your dumbass that freaking is like, oh yeah, we gonna pick June, if we put it one month after Iron Man. It's like, no, 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 you guys were the dumbasses. You guys needed to fix that crap your damn self. That was not the freaking audience fault on there. It's not audience fault. It's not that it was a bad movie. It was just that you guys were dumbasses. That's the real part of it. And because you guys were dumbasses, you're like, we don't want to make movies anymore of the Hulk. We're dumbasses. But hey, you can use the Hulk, but we're dumbasses. Like, yeah. And let's not forget about freaking damn Namor. You had Namor for a long ass time. And yes, I know. Namor is very complicated. Is a complicated character. There's many more people who own it. Yes, so freaking damn what, Universal? You're freaking damn Universal. You were trying to freaking screw over Disney just now. I'm pretty sure you have the balls to be like, yeah, middle finger to you dumbasses. We're doing a Namor movie. Everyone else who owns Namor, who has another claim to Namor, middle finger to you. Fuck you. We're doing the movie. It's like, that's all you have to do. You're Universal. You're able to kick their ass. But here you are being a dumbass, and here's WB being like, we got a Aquaman movie, baby. And now, if you're going to do a Namor movie, you're going to look like a damn poser. So, good job for that, dumbasses. It would have been cool if you jumped the gun first and been like, yeah, it's WB who looks like a freaking damn poser. But instead, you didn't do that shit. And that's what happened with freaking X-Men, Deadpool, and Fantastic Four. They would most likely maybe do one movie, screw it the frick up somehow, and then we don't see it anymore. We don't see it ever freaking again. That's what Universal does. That's what they do with Marvel stuff. That's what they freaking them do. I'm sorry, but it's true. Why didn't you try to make a Hulk movie? You could have done two more and been done with it. But instead, here you are being a total dumbass because it's like Hulk came in the same time as Iron Man. In 2013, you could have been done with the Hulk movies, and that's it. You're done. You don't have to do any more Hulk movies. You don't have to do any more crap. But here you are being a dumbass, and we just had only one Hulk movie, and it's holy sh. Yeah, it's only have been a decade. It's close to being a freaking decade. Thor Ragnarok kind of counts as a Hulk movie, but again, it's not really a Hulk movie. So yeah, Universal getting the rights, if they actually did do it, it would have sucked. It would have sucked very, very badly. And considering how Deadpool is not gonna maybe do another movie after this, it would have been worse. It would have been freaking damn worse because Universal is still half the freaking world. But yet, here's Universal being like, oh, oh, Daredevil 2 did very bad. It didn't do as good as the first one, so fuck this shit. We're not gonna do it. That's exactly what happened. Frick you, Universal. You suck. But thank goodness that Disney got X-Men, Daredevil, I mean, Deadpool, and Fantastic Four. We'll see them eventually. That's the good news, is we'll see them eventually. Thank goodness that Marvel has their characters back. What Disney's doing with that other hoopla, the 90% other crap, it might be bad, but freak it, I don't care. It's like, yeah, we already know Disney's evil, so freak it. I don't really care. Whatever Disney does, at least hopefully maybe it'll end to the part of where they're gonna be like, we're good guys, we're good guys. Here's all the Spider-Man TV shows and Marvel TV shows. Here is on Disney Channel on Saturdays now. Yeah, here's all the freaking other stuff is on Disney now on Saturdays. It's like, yeah, that would be it's like you're getting a lot of money now, so it's like stop being a tightwad and at least allow us to get some of the shows. Like freaking damn it. Uh but anyways, that's about it. That's all that you really need to know. Thank you for watching, folks, and tell me what you think about these topics down below.